Finally, the video you all were waiting for. This is the iQOO Neo 10 powered by the Snapdragon 8S Gen 4. Can this phone run BGMI constantly at 120 FPS and survive our performance test? Only one way to find out. Hey everyone, I am Mustafa and this is the performance test of the iQOO Neo 10. Let's begin. The iQOO Neo 10R, as we all know, is a fantastic phone when it comes to mobile gaming. And now that we have the iQOO Neo 10, let's not waste any time and let's fire up a BGMI match. It's been 15 to 20 minutes and the gameplay is feeling really smooth as I expected it to be. We have set the graphics to smooth and ultra extreme. But one noticeable thing. A couple of times I have noticed FPS fluctuating down to 90 FPS and the phone has started heating up as well. Okay, so that was 30 minutes of BGMI on the iQOO Neo 10 and here's what my observations and testing say. While the gameplay was mostly smooth, we saw some FPS fluctuation. The highest frames per second it reached was 121 FPS and the lowest it went was 50 FPS. But all good news here. The average FPS we recorded was 102 FPS. Which means iQOO Neo 10R runs BGMI smoothly. Our testing showed that the game was 98.4% smooth on this phone. Impressive. Now, if you're thinking whether the phone heats up or the game lags, I would say yes, the phone heats up and there's a bit of lag. But nothing that ruins your gaming experience. After gaming, I took the temperature of this phone and it was 43.3 degrees Celsius, which is fine after an intense usage. But those little minor lags, I'll show you why they happened. So this is the stress test we did on this phone for 30 minutes and as you can see, after a certain point there are many red dips. They indicate that the iQOO Neo 10 starts losing its power after a while and heats up. This is exactly why those minor lags happen during our gameplay. However, as I told you, BGMI was running 98.4% smoothly on this phone. Cut short, this phone can be a decent option for hardcore BGMI gamers. Let me tell you about its power now, our performance tests and numbers. In Antutu, the iQOO Neo 10 scored over 1.7 million points, which is better than what the iQOO Neo 9 Pro scored last year. But its true rival phone, the Realme GT7, which is launching tomorrow, scored even better than the iQOO Neo 10 in our testing. And the same story goes in Geekbench as well. iQOO Neo 10 scored nicely, but not more than the GT7. Now the Realme GT7 is slightly powerful, that's fine, but what we got to know after wrapping the shoot is that iQOO Neo 10 is going to be priced under 30,000 rupees, which is just brilliant. While the Realme GT7 will most likely hit around 40,000 rupees. But the interesting part, both smartphones pack true rival chipsets, which means they are comparable when it comes to performance. Now, the thing is, this difference between iQOO and Realme won't be noticeable in real-world usage. These are just numbers. In real-world usage, be it gaming, video editing or basic scrolling on your social media, both phones perform really well. So, that was all about iQOO Neo 10's gaming and performance. Now, if you want to watch its in-depth comparison with the Realme GT7, write digit in the comment section and I will get back with the comparison. Bye.